Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. So today I am picking up on a very romantic kind of energy. It's filled with nostalgia. It's filled with longing. And I'm not really sure of the specifics yet of the energy that's coming through. So I am thinking that we will go ahead and channel into this and just see what wants to come out. So I'm going to start by shuffling the Lover Oracle. So I hope you're all doing really well today. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you feel guided to share anything with our community here on YouTube. So what can I channel through for all of the beautiful people listening to this message today? What is the truth? And I just got a wave of chills as I pulled that card. I'm really curious about this energy because it feels like an energy that's seeking, that's searching for answers. And I'm hearing that these are answers. I heard history. Maybe it's that this person is seeking answers from the past, going through their past memories, almost like going through files in a filing cabinet, trying to retrieve information, trying to get answers about something, but very retroactively. I feel like they're looking back into the past, into past memories. I'm hearing anything that holds your energy, this person is looking at, whether it's old messages, old pictures, if they have any of your things, or if you ever wrote each other letters, or if you were ever in pictures together. I just get the sense of this person trying to collect energetic data. Not that they're doing this consciously. I feel like this is subconscious, but it's like their soul is seeking answers about something related to your connection. I'm hearing seeking answers to questions they were always too afraid to ask, but they're doing this looking back into the past, using anything that they have that has your energy connected to it in any way to almost try to get a read on what, again, they were too afraid to ask you outright before. For some reason, I heard something about jewels or jewelry, crystals. Maybe that's significant to someone. I also just see two people not touching, but standing side by side, smiling in a picture. And maybe that represents a photo that you and this person once took together where you weren't touching, but you were close to each other. I feel like this person may have never crossed that line with you. There may have always been some kind of barrier. For some reason, and I'm getting chills all over, this is such a strong energy, but for some reason, I feel like they never crossed a certain line with you. And for many of you, I feel it was physical touch. Like you could sense in certain moments palpably how much this person just wanted to, I'm hearing like reach out and touch your arm or grab your hand or embrace you. Maybe you did have very, very rare, careful moments of touch. Like maybe someone did touch someone's arm, or there was like an accidental brushing of your arms or something, or maybe you embraced at one point. I'm hearing innocent, like innocent touches may have occurred, but those were rare and always very, very careful. This person was very careful, but they're reflecting on those moments because I feel that even the smallest touches were imprinted into their memory in such a deep way. And really, I feel like those were moments where your energy was exchanged really strongly with this person, where it's almost like through those touches, of course, we're able to exchange energy without touching, but when you do touch someone physically, that energy is exchanged even more strongly. And so I feel like that's part of why these moments stand out to this person. Yes, there is that physical attraction to you, but the reason those moments of touching are really imprinted in their memory is actually because that was when they were able to feel your energy the strongest, and actually to feel your energies kind of merging together. And I feel like there was this really powerful, energetic synergy between the two of you, but it feels like it was always beneath the surface, a little taboo, maybe left really unexplored. And this is reminding me of a line that came out in a recent reading about how unrepressed or unexpressed, repressed passion, repressed love is one of the most powerful and intense emotions. And what I was actually picking up is that sometimes pent up passion or pent up emotion can almost wear on us in a way. And that's what I feel has been happening to this person, almost like the love they never expressed to you, the passion they've left pent up for you, that they've been so careful about not showing in the physical, is starting to actually take some kind of toll on them. It's starting to wear or to weigh on them in a new kind of way. And they're not really sure why this is happening, because I feel a good bit of time has passed since the two of you interacted in a really deep, meaningful way or saw each other in person. For some reason, I'm hearing something about 2 to 3 years. Maybe that's a significant time frame for someone. But all of a sudden, this person, I'm hearing it's like they woke up in the current situation that they're in, and they're finding themselves seeking out truth. Now, I feel this has sparked something subconsciously within you. So if you found yourself recently suddenly becoming more aware of this person or missing them or wondering about them when you haven't been feeling this way for a long time, this is a really strong sign that you are picking up on them via energetic transference. So you are sensing them beginning to, I keep wanting to say, like they're awakening in their life, in this life they've created from a state of less consciousness, but they're suddenly becoming conscious within it. I'm hearing, what have I done? So I feel like there's a lot of regret in some way that they've constructed or created this life from that state of unconsciousness. I'm getting they're not just seeking truth about you, but about so many things from their past. Everything's coming under question for them right now. It's not just that they're seeking answers about you. However, that's why they're seeking answers about you right now, because they are going through some kind of awakening. And I'm hearing this awakening has started in their heart. So maybe they went through some kind of a loss, or there's been some kind of heartbreak recently, or more likely, and this is going to get pretty quantum, pretty complex here, but more likely, this is a delayed heart center awakening that you both actually sparked in each other when you met. And I feel like this was almost a secret awakening. It's very possible neither of you ever spoke about this to anyone, or maybe even really allowed yourselves to fully dwell on it or acknowledge it. But what I'm getting is the moment that you met and connected meaningfully in this life in some way, both of your lives began to really change dramatically. I'm getting the sense for many of you, this could be a twin flame or a divine counterpart, but that doesn't have to be the case. I'm just getting the word secret awakening, like you awakened each other. You really awakened each other's hearts. This was a heart chakra awakening that was shared, but you both may have not really spoken of this to anyone. It was almost a secret silently shared between your souls, is what I'm getting. I got the letter initials TSUNLAMY. Those could be in someone's name here. I know that within that there's kind of I heard the word trust. Sorry, I got sidetracked because I feel like this person is very chatty, but in the fifth dimension, very silent in the physical, but it's almost like their soul is constantly kind of sending you some kind of signal or speaking to you on this higher level. But it seemed to start up again out of nowhere. I feel like Well, let's get back to this heart awakening. When you both met, you both were sparking this heart chakra awakening in each other. But the thing is, this person, they delayed it. They did something to block it, but they couldn't block it altogether. They just pushed it further down the line. It took a lot of effort for them as well, emotionally and mentally, a lot of willpower to hold up some kind of wall and to prevent themselves from going through this full-blown heart chakra awakening when you both met. It's like they stifled it somehow. And they thought that they were kind of stopping it, but they were actually just pushing it further down the line. So what's going on is they did something to put up a wall, and they held that wall using pure mental willpower, but that wall is now coming down. You never put up a wall, so even though you may not have spoken about this to anyone, for some reason, I keep getting for some of you, you've not told like anyone about this, or maybe you hinted at it to some people close to you, but I almost feel like you never really spoke of your feelings for this person to anyone because it felt almost too sacred for anyone else to understand and too special in a way, like something that was meant for the two of you. And I feel like this person has always felt the same way, although I picked this up before, but I feel they have one friend that they confide in about you, one very close friend. And if that's resonating for you, you may have connected with the recent reading I did about how you're their one that got away. So after this reading, if you haven't yet heard that one, and this is connecting so far, you may find a message in that as well. But they thought that they were stopping this heart awakening, but they were actually just pushing it further down the line. And now it's happening. And this is why for many of you, it's been confusing because you may have felt this energy kind of go away for a while, or at least be very dormant, very quiet. You may have not really thought too much about this person for a while, or just kind of off and on, but not in the way you used to. And again, I keep getting something about 2 to 3 years for someone. But then all of a sudden, they've come up really strongly. And this isn't a coincidence. By the way, I'm hearing that for some of you who have had this happen, this is a very small but important message that might just be for 1 or 2 people, but it's very important if it's for you. And it's that if you're seeking confirmation or guidance about what you're experiencing from a person who has not gone through a similar experience or has not gone through a heart chakra awakening, you are not going to be able to find that validation externally. What I'm getting really strongly is when you started feeling this person's energy again, you may have went to a friend, a group of friends, maybe you even tried to speak to a counselor or a coach or someone in your life, a family member, even possibly a tarot reader or a psychic reader. Maybe you went to get a psychic reading or something on this person. I know it's very, very specific, but I'm getting that you may have gotten answers that felt really harsh and didn't really match what your intuition was feeling. And your guides want you to know you can trust your intuition on this, that this guidance isn't meant to be sourced externally. And of course, that goes for any external content, including these videos. These videos are meant to help you confirm to yourself what you're sensing intuitively. But remember, all of that power comes from within you. So even in this video, you don't need that external confirmation, even from this video. But I feel maybe it's helpful for some of you if you've been seeking that externally. Maybe this reminder that you already know deep down what's going on here will be really beneficial to you. I just feel like there are people who react very harshly when they hear about your feelings for this person or this connection. They just don't understand it. And I'm getting that your connection is especially triggering to people who are keeping their hearts closed in some way, people who have settled in their own life, people who are self-judging, are really harsh with themselves, loving themselves really conditionally. They especially tend to project a kind of harshness or judgment about this connection if you ever try to open up about it to them. And so I feel you've somehow learned to keep this very secretive and very sacred because it feels as though no one around you really gets it or really understands. Maybe at times you've even questioned yourself, like, am I going crazy for feeling this for this person? But you're not. You feel everything you feel for a reason. And I'm getting that part of your journey recently has just been about trusting that. It's been about trusting that if you feel a sudden shift in yourself or with another person, there's some reason that that's happening. It's inviting you to dig deeper instead of trying to invalidate something that your intuition is picking up on. That tendency to invalidate yourself, to write things off, that comes from lingering societal programming, from a society that may have told you that you were too sensitive or that your emotions were not valid, when often you were picking up on things even from a young age that even the adults around you were not necessarily able to sense. Very accurate things, by the way. I feel like you've always been this highly intuitive, very psychically in tune being, and you've had that gift invalidated many times, but this phase of your journey is about really embracing the gifts that others may have taught you to try and stifle, shove down, or invalidate. And this is part of that. Recognizing that when you feel a shift in the quantum realm with another person out of nowhere, there is some reason that is occurring. And in this case, it's because they themselves are internally having this wake-up call. I just get the feeling of someone going through photo albums, either literally or maybe in their own mind. They're having this montage of flashbacks. Even if there aren't physical pictures of the two of you together, it's almost like those photographs are in their mind. And so maybe you've even found yourself like mentally suddenly thrown into scenes from your past with this person, flashbacks that seem to come in out of nowhere that feel so emotionally charged. This is you picking up on what they're doing mentally via energetic transference. There is a lot of energetic transference going on between you and this person. So what is the truth? I mean, it's funny because that's the only card we've pulled so far for this reading. And I guess we've shared a lot of truth, but I feel like this person is questioning within themselves now that that heart chakra awakening they tried avoiding all that time ago is coming up in a way they can't delay. It's almost like they've pushed it back as far as they're able to. They can't push this down the line anymore. I'm hearing it's too late. They've already let something out of the bag. They've already opened Pandora's box. They've already let something flood forth emotionally, and it's too late to stop it. So what is the truth? Let's see if we can get any further messages on this. What is the truth here? By the way, if you would like some assistance shifting this connection energetically, clearing the energy between you and this person, deepening your bond, manifesting more physical connection and communication with them, I really recommend my Quantum Connection Subliminal. This comes from my Subliminals app. I know many of you have the app already, but if you don't have it yet, you can download it by clicking the link in the pinned comment or description box under this video. When you download the app, you can sign up for a 7-day free trial account as well to try this Subliminal for free and see how it works for you. I know personally I've seen some really powerful shifts using this, and many of you have as well. This is one of the most recent Subliminals I've created, and it's really special because it really works with you on a quantum level, helping you to really deepen your bond with a specific person that you desire to communicate or connect with more, but deepening that bond through the quantum connection that you share, which is already very strong with this person. So this could really help you to manifest more physical communication or interaction potentially with this person by deepening that energy bond. But also a byproduct of this Subliminal is it helps to reprogram your subconscious and your energy field to really align you with the people, the things, the opportunities, the experiences in the physical world that are really harmonious to you on a higher level. And that's the biggest effect that I've noticed from using this subliminal personally. So if you are interested in exploring more about that, the info on that is underneath the video. So what is the truth? Possibilities. So yeah, this person is seeking out, is there still a chance here? Is there still a possibility? They're searching for a door, looking for a door. I'm hearing a back door back into your life, almost like a secret entrance. Like, is there some way that I can reconnect with this person, with the collective, is what I'm getting. And the answer I'm getting here is yes, there is a possibility. Of course, you are the conscious creator of your life, so you can decide whether you want to let this person back into your life. But you know what I feel? I feel like this person is having a heart chakra awakening. Again, one that you sparked, but that they tried to delay while they're in the middle of a situation or a life they created from a place of unconsciousness that they are going to have to cut ties with. And it's almost like they're trying to scope out, if I cut ties with this thing, with this life I've created, or aspects of this life I've created that I know are disharmonious to me, will the collective be there on the other side? Will there be a possibility? Will there be a secret entrance back into their life? And I feel that they're almost being blocked from receiving that clear answer because they are meant to move forward in faith. They are meant to cut the ties from what they know isn't really serving them now that they're connecting more with their heart, without really knowing what's on the other side of that. But there is a possibility here if they were to do that. The truth is as well that they were running with the running card. And I think they're realizing that now too, as they do this reflection. And their heart chakra opening is creating a lot of tension in their life. Not just potentially romantically, if they are in a romantic situation that isn't necessarily aligned for them, although of course there would be tension there as well. But I'm hearing there are many aspects of their life that they created from a place of unconsciousness. And now, because they are more connected with their heart, it's like they're triggering disconnect from these people and things in their life that cannot connect with that open heart chakra energy. Yeah, we have the masked narcissist here. Maybe they have a covert narcissist around them, or someone who has been pretending to be one thing when they're actually very narcissistic or lower vibrational. This could be family members, friends, a boss, could be a romantic situation. But I feel that because they're connecting more with their heart, the truth of the nature and intentions of people around them that may have been masked in the past is now much clearer to them. So I'm going to go ahead and close the reading here, although this really doesn't feel like the end. I feel like this energy is going to be coming up a lot more in the future. So if you do want to keep following this trail of energy, then of course I recommend subscribing to the channel. But otherwise, I'm going to end things here. The link to get my Subliminals app, if you do want to check out my Quantum Connection Subliminal, is in the pinned comment and description box. Otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful day, and I will connect with you again in the next video.